name is Jay. I work with University Housing. We're going to walk through how to do your room condition inventory on move-in day. We know move-in is a very exciting and busy day, but we want you to just take a few seconds out of your day, a few minutes even, to go through your room condition form on move-in day, go through your room, be detailed as possible, marking down conditions in your room. The last thing we want is students to be charged for something that they did not do during the course of the year. So taking the time to be detailed and return this to your desk on move-in day will make a big difference when you check out at the end of the year. So today we were in Ellis Complex looking through a room. Generally all the rooms are going to have the same type of furniture and general setup minus some of the closets, but this concept of filling out your RCI move-in day is the same. So let's take a look at what you'll do on move-in day. So on move-in day, you're going to make sure to enter your room and check things such as outlets that are located on the wall, making sure that your outlets work, and letting us know if there is an issue with that. Each room will have a smoke detector located on the ceiling, making sure that looks intact, making sure that you do not tamper with that during the course of the academic year. And even though we don't offer cable as a service, making sure that that remains intact as well, and everything looks as it should. If there's anything that feels like it should be repaired or is missing, report it to the staff and we can see what next steps need to be. You're going to make sure you check your room door. Your door should lock with your key from the outside. It also should be able to lock from the inside when you're in your room. So testing those pieces out, making sure it feels secure and your room door is locking. If that is not occurring, please let us know as soon as possible on move-in day. That is a very important safety issue that we want to make sure is taken care of right away. Making sure you're checking your room door for any imperfections, and if there are, notating that on your sheet and as you move forward through your room. We're going to make sure we're checking our closet and dresser areas, making sure that you're opening your closet and checking the rods in your closet, any hooks that may be there, as well as any shelving to make sure it is all secure, making sure that there does not appear any damages at all. And then making sure you're checking the outside of your closet door for any imperfections you see, making sure it closes. Here we can see there is some imperfections on the closet door itself. So that's something I'm going to make sure I do notate on that section for closet area. You're going to make sure you check your dresser. Each room will have a shared dresser. So you make sure you're checking all the drawers, making sure that they are opening and closing effectively for every single one of them. And then making sure that there's any issues on there. Some you will have a dresser like this, and some you may have a dresser that has more of a wood laminate like your bed does. Either way, making sure that there is no peeling or anything on your dresser laminate, and make sure the handles or anything are working effectively. If not, that is something you can place a work order for that to be addressed and fixed. Moving through your room, you're going to look at things such as your floor, making sure that if you see any cracks or imperfections in the tile, you notate that on the sheet as well. Checking your ceiling, making sure that you don't see any issues with staining or anything on the ceiling itself. Making sure that lighting works and any light covers appear as they should. And then you're going to migrate over and take a look at your heating and cooling. Depending on where you are and what room you're in, this unit may be on a different side of the room, but you're going to make sure that you can control the temperature, warm the cool, and that the fan speed works. On a hot summer move-in day, your AC should be working in August. If you're moving in January, the heating should be working effectively when you move in, so make sure you're testing that. So for your windows, you're going to make sure that you can open and close your window. So this one is open. Know that there is going to be a window stop in place on the windows so they don't open just all the way for safety issues. So making sure you can open and also close your windows. Make sure that you can lock them. Making sure you're checking each of your blinds in your room, making sure there's no damages on the slats, and that the strings do allow you to raise and lower your blinds. Know that your blinds may have a string, or there might be some that you simply raise from the bottom up, depending on if they're newer blinds as well. Taking a look at our furniture, so each room is going to have a desk for each student, so you're going to have your own desk. You want to make sure you're checking all of your drawers, making sure that they open and close effectively, and then on each desk there's going to be a number. That means that this is going to be the desk that you're going to take. Now you may end up with desk 1, bed 2, even chair 1 or chair 2. The furniture doesn't matter. As far as the student, it is whatever you choose based on the room location in your room that you want to choose. And so on the RCI form, you're going to circle either 1 or 2 based on the furniture that you have. And so again, you could have desk 2 and chair 1. So you're going to make sure to notate that on the sheet. On your chair, the location of the number is going to be on the bottom of your chair. So we do have chair number 2. And so I'm going to make sure I do notate that on the sheet as well. And you're going to migrate over to your bed here. You're going to check out your frame. as well as your mattress. And so on your frame, you're going to check the headboard and footboard. I can see here I do have some rub marks on the footboard. It looks like I do have a couple here on the headboard as well. So I want to make sure I do notate that on my sheet. As far as the mattress, taking a look at it, making sure there's no stains, rips, or tears. I do see a minor stain on this mattress here, so I'm going to make sure I notate that. And then making sure that you always flip your mattress and check underneath to make sure there's no issues under there. Checking the sides, I see a small stain here, so I'm going to notate that there's a couple stains on the top and the side of the mattress. And a big piece of your mattress is that on the side of your mattress is going to be the mattress number. So on this one, we have mattress number 2. And we also have bed number 2, which is located on the side as well. So after you check your bed, make sure that all looks good. You're going to make sure that you have the mirror in your room looks intact and in place. Again, checking all of your outlets in your room, making sure they're all working. And then each room also does have a trash can, making sure that your room does have one. If not, let the staff know, and we can make sure we address that. After you check your mirror and your trash can, we're going to go and take a look in the bathroom for the last part of checking your room. So in your bathroom, you're going to make sure you're checking things such as your sink and vanity, so making sure you're checking the medicine cabinet. That all looks good there. You're checking the outlets in your bathroom, making sure that the water is running, works well. You're going to make sure you're checking the toilet and all the toilet fixtures. Make sure everything is secure. For your tub and shower, making sure that you're checking the actual tub itself, all the fixtures, your curtain rod, making sure that everything seems strong and is in place. For our tub today, see I have a few scratches here on my tub, so I'm going to make sure I do notate that on the RCI. You're going to check your shelving in your bathrooms. For here I do see there's a little bit of rust here, so I'm going to make sure I notate that on the sheet. Making sure that your towel racks are strong and in place. Checking your ceilings and walls. Today our bathroom's looking pretty good, so those few things here I found in the bathroom, I'm going to make sure I notate on the sheet. And so we know that, again, move-in day is a busy time, so making sure you are detailed on your form, that you take the time to do it. And when you're all done, turn it into your front desk or the check-in staff located in the building. We hope you have an exciting move-in day with us, and let us know if we can help. Thank you.